All right, I think this might be good to go. All right. So nobody should be watching right now, but let me make a little bit of an announcement. All right. So that people know what is going on. Making a bit of an announcement for the Tumblr. All right. Blink. And oh, I should put that in as an actual link so people can click on it and have it be all nice. That's not what I want. I want to copy video URL and then go like that. Is it obvious that I haven't done this in a while? And we are up. We should be officially started. Sick. All right, so all right, so as the stream says, we are doing some programming stuff as usual. Currently, I am working on a project. It's a platformer, and specifically, I'm trying to make one of those like oh, my bitrate is kind of crapping itself right now. I wonder if there's anything I could do to fix that. We should be good. Yeah, so I'm making a platformer, and it's going to be one of those sort of kind of like early 2000s, kind of like Rage platformers. Not quite all the way there, but I'm trying to make something that's like kind of super hard, just because. And it's based off of a character I made in a Champed Up game, and I'll probably go more into detail on like, oh, my mic is peaking like crazy. Chill the hell out. Cool. And I'll go more into detail about the main sort of concept of the game, but all you guys need to know is that it's going to be a platformer, and it's going to be really hard, and it's going to be super duper simple. And I'll show off what I've got done so far. So, this is just some tiles and shit, not a whole lot going on. And the sort of task for today is working on the jump physics. So I want here, you can see that the jumps are really weird right now. But ideally, I would be able to jump from this point here all the way up onto here. That's a height of about 8 tiles. And so that's how tall I want to jump. If I go into here, we can see that that's not exactly what's going on. By the way, we are rocking default Vim today. So right here, I was just debugging, trying to figure what's going on here. And right here, typically the way that people will program jumps in platformers like this is they sort of set up a arbitrary gravity value and then an arbitrary jump value, and then whenever the player hits jump, they just set their y velocity to whatever that height is, and it's more of like a guessing game than anything. And there's a talk online. It's called Math for Programmers: Building a Better Jump. I could bring that up right now. Building a better jump. It pops up in my autocomplete because I've viewed it so many times. But in this video, he goes over a little bit of math, which allows you to specify a height in pixels and use math to figure out the velocity and the gravity in order to make a jump trajectory that matches that exactly. And this is the math right here. It's pretty basic. And my fundamental issue is that I should be jumping 1 pixel. But if I hop into here, you will see that we are very clearly not jumping 1 pixel. We are jumping about 2.5 pixels, which might be round about like 100 pixels tall. No, that's 24, 48, more like 50 pixels high. And that's not correct. So what my plan is that I need to properly calculate out my delta time and apply that. And before that, I was like calculating it per all of my like jump calculations, and delta got added a bunch of times. It was a big old pain. So this right here is my player area. Let me show you what functions we have in here. If we go just to, oh, no, it's in game.h. Game.h. This is game.c. Yeah, I've got my player class, and then I've got player update, Clyde platforms, and jump. And then yeah, so that's what's happening here. I get a reference to the player. I calculate my my input. This is just my left and right movement, and then I run the jump collision. Set my collisions to 0. I collide. I don't really need to go over my collisions. I know it's really simple. Doing circle versus rectangle collisions is very, very straightforward. And then I add my velocity to my player, and then I draw some debug stuff. So, yeah, so inside of player jump, it's very simple. The specific method in which you jump in this is going to be a little bit bizarre. Right now, you just hit the jump button and you jump, but eventually, what I'm going to have you do is you have a crouch button, which will charge up a jump, and the longer you charge up your jump, the further you jump, basically. And I thought that very kind of basic but fundamental change to the way that you jump, I think, would make this game more like kind of wonky and difficult. And like, because normally you just jump and it's just like you are used to the way you jump by the longer you hold down the jump button is the further you jump. But if I make it so that it's not an immediate feedback, it makes it more like weird and wonky. And for the specific type of game I'm making, I kind of want things to be weird and wonky. But right now, if player is colliding down and they press the jump button, I just set the Y velocity to the jump height. But I am not setting my delta times correctly, which means that the math that I just showed you is sort of time sensitive. So right now, the game is just running at not whatever frame rate it wants. It runs at 60, but we want this velocity to be applied based on the amount of seconds that are passing, not the number of frames, and that's what calculating out delta time is for. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a couple of changes. Oh, I accidentally split that screen. I'm going to make a couple of changes to my functions here. So inside of these two, inside of them, I've got a next x and a next y, which is the player's current position plus their y velocity. So I'm thinking that so inside of almost all of my functions, I'm sure you can see, I pass in a reference to my app and my game structures, which just structures that whole stuff. But I'm curious if we can completely remove those. So I think that we could quickly test if we could remove them by removing player collide from that and just running it. Do I really not reference the game once inside of player.collide? Because I didn't get any errors there. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, well, here's a basic thing going on. Oh, do I not change? That's a weird C thing. I changed the function signatures, but it didn't do anything. Okay, so I'm going to change this up. Okay, so let's go player. That X next Y. Change this to reflect that. So next Y, and then we're gonna get rid of that. And that should just kind of go. I'm gonna look for game in here. Oh, yeah. Right, I do reference the tile size. I reference the tile size, game. That's just a, no, that needs the game too. Draw text, game. All right. Okay, so we definitely need game, but I think that we could get rid of. Okay, well, if we're including game, we're going to we don't need to pass in the player explicitly there. Make sure my microphone isn't going all crazy. That seems like a pretty reasonable level. Hoorah. You know, I should tell my friend that I'm streaming. She'll probably want to hang out. Hold up. Nobody go anywhere. Do. Sent the wrong video to her. Cool. I'll close Discord before it sucks up all my bandwidth. Alright, game to game, float, and then we're going to... Man, I really miss my LSP. My computer is kind of in the middle of being set up right now, so I'm still missing a lot of things. Excuse me. See, player, game player. And then, yeah, so we have... Goodness gracious. Okay, cool. So we get rid of that, and so we need to actually calculate out next x and next y. So if we go up here, and then we're gonna go... Man, I hate when you accidentally press buttons in Vim and then it's just like boom. So we're going to go float next x equals player, and we're probably gonna have to actually calculate this a couple of times as the player's velocity changes. So we're just gonna go like that, and then x equals x just x plus player x val. And then we're gonna yoink that, and then calculate that out after collide. So then that's ready, and then inside of player collide, we're going to delete u and then pass in next x and next y. And we're also going to do the same for this. I haven't changed the function for collide platforms yet, but I'll do that in just a second. And then cool, so we're gonna go player collide platforms. Change inside parentheses. Oh, I still have to calculate delta. Well, I can just throw delta onto calculation in just a second. So that should just work. But we'll see. It is not incompatible. I forgot to change this. Like platforms. Player collide, incompatible, player T using type player T, game player. Oh, right. I know what's going on there. Cool. Now, let's see. My Y velocity is 0 right then. So that doesn't make much sense. Next x equals player dot x plus player at x velocity. Oh, hold up. Maybe I gotta go like that. Oh, okay. And we're back to where we started. Nice. So now all we have to do is go like... gotta do the same as... that. Wait, I'm doing exactly what I was doing before. I am calculating out x.x and x.y for each of these. Crap. Okay. So I am literally back to where I was when I was working on this problem last, where I am adding delta twice. So the issue is that if I just delete these and I just calculate it out once, that means that... So when you collide with something, it changes your velocity, right? And so after this collision, the velocity is going to be different. And then here, it's going to be like as if... That sentence doesn't make any sense. This function is going to behave like that collision had never happened because the velocity was never changed. That's a pretty tricky problem there. Oh! Ortel! Different velocity making collisions never happened. Thank you, Ortel, for stopping by. I'm so glad that Ortel is excited for what I got going on here. So, Yababoo! Welcome, Ortel. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard to the coolest stream to have ever existed. So, I gotta figure out a way. You're welcome. So I gotta figure out a way to apply the velocity in independent ways. So, it's gonna equal... Okay, so... If we collide, or even if nothing happens, we take the position we were going to move to minus the current the current position, and then that's the direction that we're going. So if we're moving, okay, let's try and play this out in my head. So if we move down like 10 pixels, we collide at 5, velocity is 5. But then if we collide again, and then we just set the velocity. Man. Well, I mean, let's just see what happens if I just calculate out this once, because this is going to be weird. It's going to not behave right. Okay, so I am actually moving down, but it's very slow. Ooh, okay, let's crank up our jump height and see what happens. So, jump height is still 1. This should be like 0.66 or something. Let's bump you up to like 20. Y velocity is... Oh, hold up. If I want it to be based off of frame rate, I gotta multiply it by the FPS, which is just 60. Y velocity is still really low, though. Why is velocity still so low? This should be like whatever 20 times 60 is. That's like over 100. Why was it faster without being multiplied? Oh, wait. What the hell? Become 2000. Wait, okay, so that was like 18K. So, okay, so that doesn't make any sense. Me when I was born. You are now... Was that in reference to me saying... You're now 2000? I forget. Why are you so small? That's probably what that was in reference to. Become 2000. Man, okay, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. Oh, that's better. See, I'm the smart one here. I'm the programmer. I'm the streamer. I make the jokes. So, okay. The funniest one. Thank you. Thank you. Glad we're on the same page. So I feel like, okay, so there is a couple of solutions that I could do to solve this problem. I could merge these collisions together. Because... Okay, let me break down how my collisions work. Let me break down how this works. So, so most of my collisions is working out the range to sort of affect. So, like, if you see here, I've got this, like, green rectangle around me. That's just referencing the tiles that I'm actually colliding with. I calculate out what I'm doing. So most of this is just me working out the range of tiles to collide. Colliding tiles plus. Yep. And then I have to sort those tiles based off of the player position. And I do that with this. All the tiles get sorted in such a way that they get checked in order from like closest to the player from furthest away. And then here is where the actual colliding starts. We got reference to the tile. We do some clamping. We figure out the overlap, and then we set the position. And this is just some random math stuff. It's nothing. Slash, I don't remember how it works, but it's very straightforward. I set the collisions here, and that's that. So I wonder, because the only difference between the two collisions is that in just regular player in player collide, I calculate out the range. But here, I just pretty simply just iterate over the platforms because for moving platforms, there's not really going to be that many. And if it's like further away from the platform than it can collide with, then it just skips over it. Because I can't imagine that we are going to be dealing with more than like 30 total platforms. So that's why I did that. But here it's pretty much just very straightforward. Very straightforward, pretty much the same thing. So I wonder, I'm trying my darndest to remember what I learned in my I'm guessing that means general program class to fully understand. I can understand this for the most part, and I am enjoying whenever I can follow along. No problem. This is mostly just like C specific, kind of like jargon. But I'm trying to explain what's going on here. I hope you know what an if statement and a loop is, but like, for example here, this is the float version of the absolute value function, which makes negatives positives. So if it's negative 10, it just becomes 10. And then if that is greater than the width of the platform plus the position. So this is basically making a radius around the platform that is as wide as the player is moving. And if the player is outside of that range, it just skips it. And that's what break does. I mess with them IRL. Well, good for you. Loops and if statements are very useful. And yeah. But most of this is just not super duper important. So here is my plan. Typically, you will collide with multiple tiles. You will typically collide with multiple tiles when you're doing this. And that works out fine because the next positions change, and then it's like all very dynamic. So here's my plan. I'm going to do a copy and paste. Can free that and just fucking copy and paste and see if that works. That was a whole lot of talking. Yeah, copy paste that shit. Yeah, that was a whole lot of talking for me to come to the conclusion of just copy and paste, because now that I'm looking at it, that's probably going to be the most simple solution here. So let's just delete that shit and see what happens. So we're still going really slow. Next x plus equals xvel. So why is that so low? Did I ever change spec? Okay. Molasses up there. Exactly. So we don't want that. Wait, hold up. Is it... Wait a second. Oh, wait just a goddamn second. This times FPS. No. Wait a second. I think... Okay. So, jump length. This is the... Ideally, this would be the number of seconds it takes for the player to peak at a jump. That is what jump length is supposed to be. And jump height is the actual, height. So time, and then the actual height. So I'm timesing it by FPS because... Wait a second. I don't think I should be multiplying these by FPS at all. I don't think I should be multiplying these by FPS at all, because these functions kind of assume it to be by FPS to begin with. Damn it, it's still really slow. What the hell? Oh, it's because... Oh, no, I know what's going on. It's because it's not... Okay, so it's Okay. We're still moving very slow. Okay, here's my plan. We're going to make jump length real short. Like 0.1 seconds. Oh, okay. Oh, also super quick. Where's my move speed? Move speed 5.0 times FPS. So I'm not sure why that's happening. I'm not sure why my left and right movement is being so slow like that. We should look at that real quick. Yo. I thought that was a Pog emote. No, that's like a weird little ghost. I didn't know that YouTube has its own, like, emojis. What are these? These are so silly. What the hell are these? Hold up. We are getting distracted. 1 second. Oh, thank God. Ortel, there's something better than a Pog emote. There is an official YouTube dab emoji. Oh goodness. Okay. So here I times delta yada yada. Oh, it's because I'm calculating. Oh, okay. So good old dabber, boy. So, the reason why my left and right movement is so slow is because I'm applying delta twice. Oh, and what delta is the number of seconds that the last frame was. And at a 60 frames per second game, that's like 0.0333 seconds. And if you are, say you've got a ball just sliding across the screen, and then if you multiply its move speed by the frames per second, if the frames per second changes, it will still move at the same speed. So that's why I'm doing that. But I'm applying delta twice, so okay, cool. So my so my left and right movement is moving fine. That hold on a second. That is more promising. That is much more promising. So we're not being super slow anymore. So I think, oh jeez, if you hold down one of the input buttons while the game launches, it's kind of weird. So this should be 20 seconds for different PC speeds. Yeah, you get it. And in reality, like, this game is going to be so simple that it's unlikely that it's going to drop to 60 frames per second, but like, even like to this tiniest, like the most powerful computers still fluctuate slightly, and movement is just more consistent if you account for delta. So the jumps there are real small. So this should be 20 pixels high, which doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm gonna... okay, multiplying the height by FPS doesn't make up... Alright, I went too fast. Okay, so this... So why am I falling so fast there? It's just... This isn't the first time I've ever implemented jump physics like this. Why? So... Okay. I feel like I'm not... This whole jumping thing that I'm doing, the logic behind this is very straightforward. I've done this before. I need to see how I did this before. So I had an old project that I was working on. It was called 3i. Now it's player update.lua. So I've done this before. Like, look, see, I have like jump height, jump time, jump velocity. Why is my jump time so high? 18, huh? I forgot why I said that. Okay, so my jump time. You know, I should probably change jump length to jump time, but whatever. You know what? Let's do what I did there. Let's set jump length to 18 and see what happens. So again, we're falling really slow there. So if colliding down, if is jumping, can jump, velocity.y equals that. Yeah. So I'm doing the same logic here that I was there. And I know that this is working. Because I basically lived and breathed this code for a while. So although the thing that I did in this game is that the resolution was real low and the delta calculations made the movement real wonky. So that means, so I'm not calculating out delta here in this. So I'm not sure what I did differently. Let me try this again. Whoa, oh man, okay. You know, I should really change. Okay, so this is a hash define, which means the processor is going to manually place 60 where this is. And the issue is that the compilation process won't recognize that changed. So every time I add one of those to the source code, I have to like clean the whole thing and then run it again. So jump length. It would make sense for jump time to be multiplied by frames per second because it's a time thing. Meanwhile, this is just units. My Y velocity is currently 0.00003, which is not very high. So, okay. So this should be... Hold on. This is probably... Hold up. No. I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna go... Okay, so I'm going to apply delta to my jump length after multiplying it by frames per second. Oh, this should be times equals. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. This is like 2 steps up, 2 steps back for like no reason. Let's see if that works. Assignment of read only available. Oh, right. I did make that constant, didn't I? Okay, so our Y velocity is higher. So I think I'm on the right track. Let's make jump height much lower. Okay, so we're falling at a higher rate. Okay. Let me, thank you. Oh, hold up. Oh, goodness. So, I think this is what progress looks like. Okay, okay, no, wait. We might be onto something here. Let's make you, let's make our jump time, 5. It's still kind of slow. Let's make you 2. Yeah. Ah, man, I need to stop holding down input buttons while the game's launching. I don't know why it does that. So that's exactly where we were. Okay. So if I make jump height much higher, we should be jumping higher. Okay, no, we just fell further. Ugh, come on, I need to. Okay. Don't be quite that high. Let's set you to 50. So we are jumping higher. Come on. And my collision's a little messed up because I'm falling down real fast. I'm falling down too fast. It's annoying. So I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. I am making some kind of logical error here. There's something fundamental that I'm misunderstanding. Okay, I need an example. So, okay, so on YouTube, there exists examples of how to do this. Hold up, let me find there's a specific video. This one right here. Here, I'll show this off. You should go over there. So, this guy is working in Godot, but the logic behind what he is doing is the same as what I'm trying to do. So let's see his code. So inside of here, I want to see where he calculates out the data, out the delta. That's delta velocity plus gravity times delta. Put jump velocity dot y equals jump velocity. Wait, he doesn't change. He's not calculating for delta. Is only gravity delta? That doesn't make any sense. Why would you only apply gravity to delta? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, wait. If I think you might not have to apply delta when you jump. Jump height equals jump velocity. Okay, so he is setting plus equals gravity times delta. So if, sorry, as I'm trying to comprehend this, my commentary skills are getting lower. But I believe in myself. So I apply gravity up here somewhere. No, I think I do it in jump. I forget why I would do it in jump, but I do. Yeah, right here. Wait a second. I found it. I motherfucking found it. Oh, I motherfucking found it. I am doing the same thing I was doing earlier, where I am calculating out the delta multiple times. My y velocity is having its gravity added separately from where it's supposed to be. Pooh? Me and Ortel are on the same page. So, yes, because in my calculations, okay, look. I am calculating delta here, and here. So delta is being added twice, which is like multiplying. It's like dividing something by 100 and then dividing it by 100 again. So all of our calculations remain untouched by delta until here. This can stay. That's not affecting our velocity in any way. Oh man, if that... Okay, so... I know that looked bad. I know that this looks bad. I fell so far that I didn't... I fell so quickly that I didn't appear on the screen. But I think that that is good. So, here's the plan. Get rid of jump... Not multiply that by delta until later, because delta only gets calculated once we add it to the velocity in the collision. So ideally jump length should be multiplied by frames per second now, so that it's in terms of seconds. Okay, so I'm falling really slow again. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not. I feel like I'm still misunderstanding that. So we're falling. Let's see if we're still jackhammering. I should be mentally prepared for more jackhammering. Okay. So... Okay. So... Ideally, we should be jumping 20 pixels high there. And I'm not sure why we're not. Player collide. Next Y. Player.x plus equals player. Order of operations is working there. So I don't know why my jumps are super duper short there. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe my issue is somewhere else. Jump gravity. What the hell? Jump time. Oh no, oh, I remember why I don't have... The reason why this is called jump length and not jump time is because jump time is for something else. This is the amount of time that the player is in the air for. Jump height, jump velocity, weight is jump gravity. Because I don't have a global gravity value because there's no point. So I just make it the player's weight. Thinking real hard about what I'm doing. So, let's look at this guy again. So, he needs to... So in Godot, he is applying the velocity.x kind of separately, and the engine itself is applying delta. Actually, no, that's not how that works. You have to handle delta yourself. Get gravity times delta. Get input times move speed. If is on the floor and jumping, jump, move and slide. Okay. Velocity equals move and slide. Okay, jump. And velocity.y equals jump velocity. Okay, so jump velocity is this. Jump to peak. And then here he sets his jump height. Jump height to 100. That's pretty high. So he's setting his jump height to 100, right? And his jump time to be real low. He sets his jump time to be 0.2. And I'm falling really fast again. Why am I falling so fast? Why am I falling so fast? Okay, so I need my jump length to be much higher. Okay, no, let's set you back to 1. Let's set you back to 1. Yeah, and we're still jackhammering. I don't understand. My jump... You know, why am I not... I should be... Jump velocity is negative 200. Jump gravity is 200. Man, should I be multiplying this? Okay. I know I said I wouldn't multiply this by delta, but I'm going to. I know I said I wouldn't, but I'm gonna. I'm breaking my own rules. I am falling very quickly. I'm falling incredibly fast there. Yeah, I'm falling down at 600 pixels a second. Okay. Okay, no. Jump length is too damn short. So, okay, this should be 1 second, but it's still really slow. So, let's say 0.5 or something. So we do 0.2. I mean, 0.2 is what he has in his, and... Oh. And I'm still... I'm just running in circles here. I'm just running in circles. So our jump length is that. Man. And we're still jackhammering. No, wait. Okay. This doesn't make a lot of sense. Because jump gravity is significantly higher than jump velocity. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. My math is wrong. Why would this make... Why... That doesn't... My math is wrong. My math is wrong. My math is wrong. My math is wrong. My math is wrong as hell. Okay. He goes over... Okay. This is the math. This right here is the math. It looks a little scary, and it took me a while to wrap my head around it because I'm really awful at math. So yeah, so peak of jump is t. 2 times height. Okay, so, okay. So our velocity should be... Our velocity, my friends. Yeah. I keep forgetting where my shit is. Our jump velocity should be... Our player height times 2 divided by the time to peak. So jump height times 2 divided by peak. Oh, and this is just to reverse the things because in math, the positive y direction points up, but in graphics, it points down. So that's why we have that multiplied by -1. So then jump gravity is -2 times height divided by time to peak squared, which is this. And all that times... No, my math is correct. That math is correct. And then this is like stuff that's really... all of this math is not really any kind of, it's useful, but not that useful. Not that useful. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, man. Don't understand. Here. This right here is an old value. Back when I first implemented my jump without using math, I used this. This is just 9 tiles in pixels multiply FPS. So that is too high. Wait a second. In what universe would I multiply this by delta? New player is only called once. I'm making my jumps be relative to how fast my game is running at the very first frame that it launches. Oh. So, things are getting weird again. Okay, no. Make this real little. Make this real little. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the times frames per second. Wait, no. Okay, my jump velocity. Okay, so we're going in the right direction. You see here, jump gravity is much lower than our height, and so since the positive y direction is down, if we want to go up, we minus. That's what this whole thing is about. So this is what we want. We want gravity to be smaller than jump velocity. That's why we are... Hold up, I'm just making sure I didn't leak my IP. So this is what we want. This is what we want. IP jump scare. So we're jackhammering again. Jump gravity. Oh, they're the same. So jump height is 248 pixels. Jump length is 1 second. So the math should work out such that a jump would make us go 248 pixels in the air in 1 second. But that is very clearly not happening. All right, okay. I am super certain that my math is correct here. The math should be mathing. So I'm going to go back to player jump. Man, I am sorry. I'm gonna super quickly go take some Flonase because I'm sniffing up a storm. I don't know why I have allergies in the winter, but you know. So, inside of player jump, if the player presses jump, their y velocity is equal to our jump height. Y velocity plus equals weight. The reason why this is multiplied by 4 is because I want the player to slide off of corners, but let's remove that. Maybe that's the thing that we're doing wrong. No. Alright, so our jump velocity is negative 496, but if we press here, it looks like my y velocity is coming out to about 8 pixels. Let's remove delta. Let's see what happens if we remove delta. So we are falling down very quickly. So this is just what I expected. That's what I expected. Things are going way, way, way higher because we're not multiplying by our delta, which is usually a pretty small number. So that's not what we want. And that's not what we want. This is not what we want. We're peaking out at like 0.01 seconds. Our jump velocity is like 8 point however much pixels. Man, I just... Sorry, I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm doing. Now we're going way too slow again. Think, Zoe, think. I'm thinking so hard, Hotel. I'm thinking so hard. Okay. So... jump gravity is lower than jump velocity, which is what we want. But it's way too slow. If we go back, clean, run. So look, our jump velocity and jump gravity are the same, which is bad. It's not what we want. Oh, it's not what we want. It's not what we want. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. And I'm gonna be right back. Maybe. So the issue here is that jump gravity is way, way, way too low. Still far too low. Now here, gravity is way too high. Now why is gravity super high? Jump velocity, negative 330. Jump gravity is 220. Any sense? It's just not working out. I wish we just got like a code example or something. I don't. It's just. I'm misunderstanding something here. I am misunderstanding. I'm having a logical error in the way that I'm doing things here. Oh my god, my microphone got slightly unplugged. Oh god, how long was I muted for? Oh god. Ortel, help me out. Ortel, how long was I muted for? Oh no, how long was I muted for? Oh no, when did that happen? Ah, crap. Fuck! 15 minutes! Damn it! Oh, I'm good at this. I'm good at this. Well, we didn't really miss anything around when I came back. Oh, I'll bet you I probably stepped on my cord or something. God damn it. God damn it. Ugh. So unprofessional. So unprofessional. Well, sorry. Man, damn. Alright. Damn it. Well, sorry. Damn it. That's lame. As I was doing, I trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh well, I only had like 2 viewers. It's no big deal. So, okay, wait a second. Am I not actually applying my gravity properly? Plus equals player.weight. Oh, wait a second. Is that... Oh, no. Am I going to have to multiply by delta here? Well, I appreciate you hanging out, Ortel. Okay. Alright. So I said I wouldn't multiply by delta here, but I think if we're taking steps back, this is what we're going to do. And we're jackhammering here. So I think I'm getting to the root of the problem. So it's not the math. We're making progress. My problem here is not the math. My problem here is not the math, because I have removed the math. I believe that my problem, that my gravity is too high. So that's a problem, because I want gravity to be kind of high. Whoa, 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 what am I doing here? Why was I doing that? Yeah, so now nothing's happening. Now, yep, we're barely moving at all. Make clean, make run. And we're jackhammering again. Fuck! Fuck! What the hell? What okay. Okay. I've done this before. Here. So let's break out my old thing. Oh, I don't have Love installed. Let's see, what are you called? I need to install Love. It's the 2D game engine. Is that not in the Debian things? because that would be really obnoxious. Love, 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 love. Where are you at? Oh, there it is. Nope, it's in. It's in. Okay, okay. Suno app install love. So I remember the current state that this project is in is just a little fucked up. Because, oh boy, oh man, oh, holy Toledo, that is great. Okay, so that's fun. So let's figure out why that is happening. So I am clearing and setting, clearing and setting. Strobe light ever, yeah. Because I was working on physics. I was working on something like that. Hold on, I need to go into lib. Is it in? No, it's not. It's gonna be in source. Love.lua. Sleep 0.01. Correct. I don't remember why. I don't remember why this is doing that. Why is it doing that? Okay, okay. I'm going to remove any physics stuff that's going on here. It's not going on in main. It's going on in trying to get myself back in the mind space of how this about how this works. Game.lua. Yeah, so this is game.lua. And in here, state.update. We are going to come in here and we are going to comment out physics. And inside of, I don't believe it's main. Where is my level? Tab edit. 0.loop. Oh no, level 0.tmx. So those are spikes. I believe that's the player. Or is it? Nope, that is not correct. Oh, right. No. I actually specifically remember me adding an entity. I remember adding an entity. Okay, load, add to, sprite tester, table insert, move, sprite tester, test platform. Hello. Go away, please. Sorry, none of this makes much sense because my architecture for this game is a lot more complex than my other one that I was just working on. So let's get rid of that, and the strobe is still happening, which is not great. It's real weird. That's real weird. Okay. Love to sleep. Okay. No, I need to do 1,000 divided by 60. That's not correct. This isn't what I wanted. That made it. Oh man. Crap. Okay. Btop. Love. Kill. Yes, please. Thank you. So that's not what I wanted. Oof. That is even worse somehow. I don't know why it's doing that. God, why is it strobing out like that? That hurts my eyes. You know what? This is not gonna help either. Man, okay. Whatever, man. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to look at how I'm doing things here. So we're not, okay, I need to reference how I'm doing things in here. So let's go into player update. So this is move, walk speed, it's acceleration speed, workout acceleration, that entity.velocity.x equals 0. So when do I apply, okay, systems.lua player, update player, colliding. Okay, yeah. So the way that I actually add my velocity to this is, I believe, no, velocity is handled completely outside of this. Velocity is handled completely outside of this. Oh, man. I'll tell you what I need to do. I think... Okay. I don't need to start over completely. But I appear to have forgotten how to write platformers. Which is weird, because it's most of what I've done throughout my time. It's mostly what I've done. So here's what's going to happen. For the last 30 minutes of the stream here, I'm going to whip out a platformer. That's what I'm going to have to do. So here, alright, make dir I for gore is what we're going to call this. We're going to copy my make file from that into I for gore. And then we're going to make dir source, touch source main, moves main into source slash main.c. So something entirely different. What? What did you hear, Ortal? Star RV. Cool, we're working. That is running, and we should be linking in Allegro. No, Ortal. Is my microphone still working? Man, I'm not... No, what I meant to say was for the last 30 minutes of the stream, I'm gonna start over. I think I said I'm gonna whip out a platformer. Goodness gracious. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's funny though. Alright, so I gotta remember. Oh, yeah. Yes, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna make something super basic. I just need to remember how to do, like. I just gotta remember how to do physics. I just gotta remember how to do physics, because I've done platformers for. I've made so many platformers. I made so many. I've made so many. Element. Allegro display. Gonna be. Create. Display. Classic 800 by 600 window. We're gonna go int running equals. Nah, I don't need to do an int running. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I'll do this up here. I'll install keyboard. Register event source. Oh, I gotta create an event queue is what I need to do. I forgot how to make an event queue. By the way, the library that I'm using, it's called Allegro. It's a great multimedia library. Let's see. The function I'm looking for is events. How do you work events? Allegro event queue. I'll create an event queue. Allegro event queue. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna go Allegro event queue pointer equals create event queue. No arguments for that. My back hurts because my chair is broken right now, and I've got no back support, so I'm just kind of standing up straight, and keeping good posture without back support is kind of hard. I'll create event queue. I'll get keyboard source event. See, that's game. Last time, now time. Okay, I actually will. We will calculate out delta here in a second. While one. Event for event queue at event. Oh no, that's pointer by itself, so who cares? And then we're going to go switch event.type. Case. Allegro event display close. if that, we're gonna break out of the loop that we're in. Let's see, let's keep down stuff, event timer. Yeah, I kind of do need to make a timer, I think. Or not. Make run. Let's see. I'll create display. Oh, right, I gotta display. I'll get keyboard source event. I must have done that wrong. Event source, not source event. Event source is what that is. I need to get better at typing. Make run. Cool, we got a window. Except it... Alright, whenever I push a button, something dies. Alright, that's fine. Believe it's getting an event that doesn't exist. So that means, I'll just get rid of that. That should fix it, I believe. Yep. Cool, alright. Okay. Cool, so we have a window. Next up, we need to make a timer, so then we can draw our window and shit. So let's see, how do we do that? Font, yep. Game, frame timer, I'll create timer, cool. So we're going to go Allegro timer. Frame timer equals I'll create timer. Freaking excuse me. I'll create timer. Get down here. Start timer. Frame timer. So now we are going to, let's see. Yeah, so now every time this timer goes off, which is going to be once a frame. Oh, I gotta actually add the timer as a source real quick. I'll register event source queue. I'll get timer event source frame timer. Frame timer, yada yada. You'll have to see it, you'll have to see it. And then if that is correct, if the timer goes off, if event.source equals app. Oh, no. It's gonna go frame timer. Oh, I need to set my tab size back to 4 spaces because this is getting exhausting. I'll flip display. I guess I don't need to do that. So let's just go. Oh. Al. Let's see. Clear to color. How do I target bitmap display? Okay, so it should just be the default one. Okay, no, that's fine. I forget that Allegro can only handle one display at once, which is a little strange, but I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but no, I don't know how to. Actually, nah, it's possible. It's possible. L map RGB do. And we should have a white screen. We go timer without a cast. Oh. Right, that's correct. Yeah. Quick little typo. That's what I need a LSP for so I can catch these. But we're gonna sit here and do things the long way, like how I used to do things. And that didn't work out. And line 24, where are you, 24? Switch event type. Oh, I gotta... Oh, actually, no, never mind. What am I doing? No. Okay. So I originally didn't have a running variable. I just have an infinite loop going here. But if you're in a switch statement, it's gonna break out of the switch statement, not the loop that we're in. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go. Man, this is a mess. This is a mess. Yeah. Well, let's just go down here. Int running equals 1. Well, running equals 0. Break, cool. I'm segfaulting and I'll wait for event, huh? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Event.type case while running. Must have forgotten something. App event queue. I'll create event queue. Input, don't care about input, don't care about... Oh, I gotta register the display as an event source. Event source queue. I'll get display event source display, and I need to do that right here. Run. Still segfaulting. I'll get timer event source. Frame timer. And time. I'll start timer. Oh, I gotta shut down display and stuff. Okay. Shut down display. I'll shut down event queue. And return 0. So we're just getting that. Goes frame timer. I'll clear color. RGB. Oh, I guess that needs to be display. Change. Oh. Destroy display. Sit on display. Destroy. Okay, gotcha. No, I hear you. Oh, I gotta pass something there. A few arguments. I should have just read the thing. Still isn't working, huh? Queue event. I'm not sure. Ah, man. I am not doing things correctly today, am I? Hello, world. I am really just not focusing. Really not focusing at all. I don't know. Boy, oh boy. Timer running, redraw. I'll init, I'll create timer, I'll create display, create event queue, event source, get display event source, clear color. Oh, am I not flipping display? I mean, that'll certainly do something. I'll flip this bit. No dice. Alan at timeout. Handle the event. Switch event on type. Draw. Received. I guess I don't have a default event. Sure, yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. F type, cool. Default, doing all that, default, cool. Yep, that's correct. Read memory address. I'll wait for that. Why would that be incorrect? Alright, fine. I'll make you not a pointer if you want to be like that. Oh. Alright. I don't know what the hell the problem was. But we are clearing our screen. Alright, so that took longer than planned. But we should... Okay. So let's get a couple more things going on and we should be good to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of variables here. X, player Y. Let's make player X equal like 20. Float player Y is going to equal 100. Const float floor is going to equal, let's see, we have a height of 600. Let's make it 500. Floor XY yada. Let's get in primitives so we can draw some shapes. Include Allegro 5/Allegro. Yep, Allegro primitives. Lego primitives.h. Gotcha. Now we should be able. Oh, I gotta init primitives, right? Yep, I do. Init primitives. Add on. And we should be able to draw stuff. Just Q. We're going to come out here and we're going to draw a line. Draw a line. Yep. Cool. So here, I'll draw a line. You are going to go from 0 to floor to 800 floor. Now map RGB. Let's just make you black and thickness of 2. Huzzah! We have a line. You'll have to see it. I want it to be 1. Now, float gravity is going to equal 1.0. Let's see. Float player width is going to equal 20, I guess. Player is going to equal 20. Oh, these got to be. I gotta add the 0.0f thing so that, you know, things are correct. with height. Then we're going to now draw rectangle. Rectangle. Boink. X1, Y1, color, and yeah, okay, that makes sense. We're going to go player X, player Y, and then Y going to play X plus player width, and then player Y plus player height. I'll map RGB, make you black as well, and the thickness is going to be 1. Cool. There's our little guy. And I'm going to make our player a little bit bigger. Let's make you 60. No, let's make you 60 by 30. Just like a little rectangle. Looks good. Oh, and is that window popping up properly? Yeah, it is. Just blowing up the window so y'all can see a little bit better. Now, what we're going to do is, and I am going to definitely clean this up a little bit, but I'm just trying to crank something out. Literally just trying to crank something out. Where y plus equals gravity. Oh, that's not correct. Now check this out. Now we are falling. You'll have to see it. Yeah, see, we are both being productive here. Okay, so here is my plan. Now I believe I can implement, because this is not about collisions, this is about jumping. And I believe if player X plus player height is less than floor, we are going to make player X equals floor minus player height. And this should make it so we don't go past that floor. Nope. It's not correct. If player X plus player height is less than floor, yeah. X is going to equal minus player height. Is that how that works? What am I doing wrong here, huh? We're just gonna go %F. Oh wait, I'm checking for X, not Y. Ah, man, I'm checking for... Oh boy. Oof, I was checking X, not Y. What am I doing? What am I doing? And I think I did a thing wrong there. Oh, right, things are reversed. I'm pretty sure that should make things work properly now. Nice! Cool. Now, let's get ourselves moving left and right. So-unk. Let's see. Yeah, let's register keyboard event source. Keyboard event source, and now if key down, key code equals that. Okay, cool. Let's go float move speed is going to equal, I don't know, 6. Let's see here. We're going to go case Allegro event key down if event.keyboard.keycode equals Allegro key we're gonna need to have that. We're going to go player x plus equals move speed if event.keyboard.keycode. Oh, I misspelled keycode here. Keycode. Allegro key D player x plus equals minus equals move. Now we should be able to move left and right now. Oh, that's I'm kind of scooching along. That's not what I meant to do. I remember how I do that. Well, whatever. You know what? I don't really care. And then if event.keycode equals Allegro key space oh, I don't actually have right. I need to actually I remember. I've got to actually set up velocity and stuff. Alright. Let's just wrap this up real quick. Alright. Just about done here. Xvel equals 0, F float player yvel equals 0.0 F xvel equals move speed. Well, vel equals negative move speed. And then, let's see.
The loop speed?
The loop speed? The loops?
Is Ortel still here?
Ortel is hanging out with me.
I'm so glad. I heard you be like, Ortel's here, and I was like, Ortel's here.
Ortel's here. Everybody loves Ortels.
Hi, Ortel.
My girlfriend says hi, Ortel.
Ortel's famous.
Ortel's famous.
In this household, yeah.
Ortel says hi. He also says, I am Ortel.
Yes, you are, Ortel.
And then he says, hi, Zoe, girlfriend. Ortel, you are so famous. People don't get more famous than Ortel. I'm not. Yes, you are. Whether you like it or not. I will forcefully make you famous. There's nothing you can do about it. So I'm pretty sure if I do this, I'm gonna be kind of sliding around. Yep. Cool. You love to see it. And I did things wrong. So this is a little wonky, but that's okay. It's okay. Now if event.keyboard.keycode equals Allegro, not Allegro, key space, zoom sliding out. No, come back. No. Well, if you are gonna head out, I appreciate you hanging out. The stream was about to end in like 2 minutes anyway, so just imagine the coolest platformer you've ever seen, and that's how the stream is going to end. And it's as if you were there. Equals negative, like, I don't know, man. In fact, actually, it might be good to go right now. We'll see. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I reinvented Mario. I did. Mario Wonder, more like Mario Blunder. Alright, well, well, I'm probably gonna end that there. Mario Galaxy! Yes. Correct. Well, I'm probably gonna scoot. But, yippee. First stream, peaked at 2 viewers. Pretty exciting. And, yeah. Thank you for hanging out. I want to do streams like each week, so... yeah. See ya. Thank you for hanging out. Ortel, hold up. Super quick glass of water. Emoji for the vibes. And one more dab. Alright. See ya.